Okay, I don't know how this is going to sound, but we'll figure it out. Brothers. It's my ukulele. So I'm Memoman, and I felt a need to talk directly to the camera. This is Dave. Directly to the camera, because I'm just sort of beside myself right now because of the the tax thing, and the reason why it's I've been looking at sort of the millennial generation and post-millennial generation, and I've been very fascinated, and I think you guys are really special. I think you've grown up. First of all, I know you've grown up in a world that's very different from one generation before you, and that's really interesting. And your access to information and media just through the roof, you know, and that's made you different. You guys are different, and I have a lot of hope. I think you guys are sort of and I use this term, this Bowie term, homo superiors. I think there's something big going on. I think you're it. But what I need to say, and I've written this, I have a blog post up on my website, memoman.me, and I guess is that .me? But anyway, I talk about the fact that you guys are getting your sort of collective butts handed to you by us guys. My generation before me, we've pretty much screwed up everything, and although we've tried, we're leaving you a shit sandwich, and that's got to stop, like right now. But we're not going to stop. You know what I mean? My generation's not going to stop. There's too many of us who drank the Kool-Aid, and we're through. So I'm talking to your generation as a single generation, because I think you need to think like a single generation and realize that you share a future and band together, stand up and demand real change on taxes, on climate. I would say too on education. We didn't rack up the sort of bills you guys have, and healthcare too. I mean, I don't recall people having such a hard time just getting decent healthcare when I was young. So. And I'm only 54 years old, and so I'm not old by any stretch of the imagination. And so I want, I want you guys to know that you gotta stand up, band together, and demand change, because this is shit sandwich coming. They just signed a $1.5 trillion tax break for the very, very wealthy. So that's added to the $20 trillion debt we have. All that's yours. It's all for your generation if you don't do something about it right now. And climate, that's bigger, way bigger. I don't care what you think about climate change, but that's going to cost you guys so much money, and we're not doing anything about it. And I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for my generation. But I'm telling you, you guys got to band together. I'm talking like as a generation. So I don't care if you're an immigrant or you're a native or you're from here or not, or you're black or you're white or you're a country kid, a city kid or whatever. You got to actually come together as a whole, complete, and get over all of those issues between these various groups, and come together as a generation and fight. Man, you guys got to fight. You got to demand that they start planning for climate change. We're going to be moving infrastructure. You are. And you're going to have to pay for that. And we're not doing anything. We're not doing anything right now. And the tax is $1.5 trillion. It's just despicable. And then, like I said, I don't know. Look at education too, and healthcare. I think that needs to happen. But please read my blog post. It's on memoman.me, and I'd appreciate it. And if you're of that age or younger or not, because what I say also in there is that there are a lot of us that are my age who will come along and join your party, because we'd be willing to pay more and do more and whatever to make a better world for the next generations, because that's what's important to us. And you're the next generations, and we're handing you the keys to a mess. So stand up, band together, and demand change. You got to do it. If you don't do it, nobody will, because we won't. Sorry.
That was good.
Kind of like that. Millennials. We're screwing up everything and taking big tax breaks for us. Fuck. Why don't you turn around and bend over, millennial? Because we are standing right behind you at your heel. It's true, millennials, fucking get it together right now, and post-millennials, get it together. The younger you are, the more you're going to pay for our mistakes. Fight now. Get it together. Fight now. Get it together. Fight now. You know, couldn't they have spent that tax money like that on infrastructure? And there's crumbling infrastructure. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's yours too. And so is the power grid, which is going to need to be completely changed. It's yours. We're not doing anything about it. We're giving ourselves tax cuts. Man, fuck you, millennials. Squeaky squeak.